Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for a Sunday line battle. Indeed. And as you can see, huge amounts of Scots people.
Scotland forever! Come on, you bastards!
Absolutely. So, let me tell you about the teams. We have, on the United Kingdom forces, you have the 77Y and the 15th Hussars, and the 15th Hussars and the 77Y. And there's more 15th Hussars and 77Y. And on their opposing side is the 75th and the 95th, the 24th. And I think that's everybody. So it should turn out to be a good event tonight. Now, obviously, this is a line battle. The differing from the 33rd is there is artillery. And speaking of artillery, here is the leader of the 77Y Special Needs Bus, otherwise known as the artillery section. And you can see here the 15th Hussars troopers guarding.
God save
Not in as cavalry today, so doing a wonderful job of guarding the artillery forces. Now, Cannoneer Sneckermace. And also there's Lotano looking very dapper. And over here is the 21-0. Sorry, I didn't see those guys in there. My apologies, 21-0. Led by Revan. Wonder if he's with the dark... If he's got the dark side on his side. We'll see. Anyway. Oh, God, they're building Fort Derp already. Who is derping? It's Natter. Natter is building Fort Derp, and Templars already taken up. And there's a guard, Gerald M. in as the guard with very, very droopy glasses. Those glasses look like they've been in the sun too long, have melted, just gone bleh. But anyway, the fort's being built, so that's a defensive fort against enemy cavalry. And you can see now, let's have a look. Yeah, pings are average. Oh dear. So Spill has just been slain. And Furious teabagging is now occurring. Oh, cannonballs. So, let's find out who and what the Prussians are up to. Oh, look at that. See that? Oh my God, it's loads of Marines. Hello, sailor. Who are these fine sailors? It's the 77Y, of course. Now, in as the skirmishers, there is Ranger commanding. And you've got Gamer. There's Captain Scruff in a subordinate role. Hammerstout. Requiem. Smoke Trail. There's Slayer. And Requiem. So, let's find out. Ah, it's the fine 75th. Look at these fellows. Oh my goodness, look at this. Corporal Acid in looking very, very handsome. And the fine black troop from Prussia making their run in as Ranger catches a cannonball. Nice shot there by the 75th. And there's Colback from the 24th Major, leading his line of fine troops into battle. So we won't see. Now, who are these fellows? This is the 95th. There's Ixar in there. I'm pretty sure that was the Iskar, not Ixar. Ixar was the name of a lizard race in... Oh dear, there's a bit of a fight going on. Lizard race in EverQuest, so. And there's Crazy Toes from the 95th Rifles, and Corporal Acid has just caught a cannonball. Oh dear, poor Corporal. So over here, there's Colback checking with his spyglass, making a decision on where to go next. So, this light infantry and skirmishers deciding how to go, and you can see there Clown UK from the 75th looking for his enemy. You can hear the cannonballs flying past their heads. The majority of the Prussian forces pretty much here. So we watch and we wait. As there is the 75th, Ensign Grumpy. Oh, look at this. Some fine Prussian cavalry. Look at these fine fellows. There we go. Trooper Ian. And there's Crixus. The regimental sergeant major fluting for his side. Fantastic, fantastic flutage going on there. Always good to see. So now you can see over here. Oh, the 75th being taken down. Nice shot there from Sneckermace. And down here, the 15th Hussars. You can hear the horns being fired in the background, and you can see the 75th Rifles, or 77Y and the 95th Rifles having a run-in. There's the 15th Hussars continuing to work around. Here's the loads of sailors, and so you can now see the 75th. And this is the artillery section of the Prussians with Skywalker, Cannoneer Skywalker. A face that nobody can forget. Along with, of course, Jarl of Swag. And Devmuk 99. Bombardier Sergeant Major. And, of course, a Fort Derp. Oh my god, this is a derpy fort of derpness. Who's building said Fort Derp? It's 75th Cadet Auriculus, so looking nice. Don't know why the FPS is a bit low today. Must be a strange issue. Anyway, you can hear Invitational Wolf stabbing some people. So let's see if we can lock in on where they are. As you can see, the 75th now. Oh! More fire coming in. Cavalry now moving in as well. There we go. There's a soldier having a battle. One of the Brits having a battle with the enemy. You can see, there we go. That was... Oh, that was Gaz. Yep. And down he goes. Well done, Gaz. So Gaz keeping his regular reputation of snuffing it in all possible walks of life and pretty much every game available. I really apologise for the low FPS here, guys. I do not know what's going on. It's the sailors. Look out. Fresh from Brighton Pier. There's Grenadier October. And poor old Salty is taken down. And now you can see the battle continuing. And there's Slayer being team killed. Fantastic. So you can see the battle continuing. So. You see, oh, and Georgia gets taken down by Kolbach. More fire. More stabby goodness occurring. Gamer taking down Will Carnage. Who's this poor sod over here? Oh! Colonel Super being run over. And there you go. Lance Corporal of Horse Aurelian finally taken down by Rick Maru.
God save the king!
So there we go, boys and girls. The sailors have triumphed. As cannonballs fly over the top and hit Bashful in the face. So now we wait and see what happens. Let's look at numbers. 58, 42 versus 21. So the Prussians are definitely up against it now. God, this FPS is terrible today. Very interesting. As I pause to wet whistle. Let's see. You can see here. And Skywalker taken down by Oko. Long distance cannon. So there's Oko there. And there's Grenadier October. And here are the 15th Hussars. Now, obviously, I don't know if you saw from the chat, they had 20 people. So, rather than have, you know, too many horses. Oh my goodness! Look at this. Natter's Fort Derp. Look at this. This is a masterpiece of design. This is a man who enjoys his building. So there we go. There's Natter doing his thing. And there's a punch up in the fort, as per usual. Who are these two? So there's Pock. There's Pock having a punch up with Doomfinger. Of course, it's always Doomfinger who gets into the punch ups. Don't know what it is about that boy. Just can't help himself. So let's see what's going on. Oh, as the Greek catches a cannonball from Encrypt. Let's see if we can find out what's going on. There's Trooper Killer, as they're now moving in on the remaining Prussians. And down goes King Taz. So Great Sword finishes them off. Let's see how many. 10 Prussians versus 45 Brits. This is not going to go well. And here is the defensive fort of defensiveness, but it's not going to do them much good because they're all fighting outside it. And there we go. British Dino taken down. And Georgia slaying Mannix for some reason. Quick punch to the head. Oh, Soldier Ancient taken down by Hagman as the skirmishers come in to support. And there is the firing line ready as Cadet Auriculus is taken down. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The British forces. Whoops. Have succeeded. And we shall move on to the next round. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the delay. I had to restart things. The FPS is certainly better than it was, but unfortunately what happened is that because this is a popular battle, I couldn't get back on the server. There was no spots available. Now, however, there is, as you probably would have guessed by the fact that I'm in the game. So, let's see, 83 versus 80. Oh look, it's the 15th Hussars under Captain Archer, and Georgia gets team killed. Fantastic stuff. And as you can see, Fort Derp is now under attack by the 75th. And here you can see there's Templar going in for a little bit of a... Oh, lovely, lovely. Oh, fantastic. And he lost his horse. Poor old Crixus lost his horse well and truly as Oko's finished off. Bioacid is murdered. Doomfinger is sliced and diced. And this seems to have been a very good attack. Oh, what's going on over here? There's a random Brit. It's Token going mad. It's Token, the last remaining member of the 77Y in this area. So Token is currently in place. Oh, he's going in for a little bit of stab, but the 15th Hussars have come to his rescue. So Token is in there. Lovely stab by Token, and finally taken down with a sabre to the face by Ian. 75th. Oh, look. It's the sailors and the skirmishers and the line infantry. So there's PFC the Baker. There's Umbra. There's Lieutenant Gamer. There's Tweet. Hagman. And Requiem. Ah, Major Colback. Let's find out who these Let's find out who the headbangers are. So there's Jaden in there. More Jaden. Ragnarsson. There's Soviet Warrior 69 and Dante. So those guys moving forward. And here is the 75th. Recruit Joseph. Annoyance Jacob. Charles RSM and King Taz. So let's see what's going on. So here's Major Colback looking very dapper in his goatee and all the rest. And there, of course, is Crixus. And Banjo Lord. Always hear the twanging from him. So there we go. There's Cyber Legend. Torin. That is just a fantastic name. Edible Brick. Bravo to you, sir. Manuel, Joker, and who's the guy on the ad? There's Joker. Oh, there we go. HLG12, Pete. There's Jack, Flock, Banjo Lord, of course, and Disaster at the far end. And Blackadder's been sliced. Ah, a cunning plan, and he is no more. And there's Salty. Salty Sea Dog himself, yes. Corporal of Horse from the 15th Hussars. I wonder if he's a salty surprise. I don't know. Anyway, you can see now, oh, look, there's an attack. Oh, there's a bit of... Encrypt is going to ramrod him to death. He's going in for the ramrod attack. Oh, and Bashful gets cut down by Gamelfar. So now you can see these guys trying to defend themselves. Now, question is how quickly will... Yeah, the 15th Hussar got bored. So Latano's taken down. And so it looks like Jarl of Swag has survived in his encampment. Obviously his cohort here didn't do such a good job. The torpedo heads there. And there is Hadrian under attack from the 75th Cavalry. And now the troops return. English Hitman catches a bullet from one of the riflemen. And here's Hidsy following behind the sailors as the 15th. Oh, Gaz getting shot. Fantastic stuff. So poor old Gaz catching a bullet there. And now we follow in. Let's see who that is. There's Andre. There's Andre leading the troops forward. Oh, there's a bit of rifle butting. There's serious buttage going on here. And Fralla managing to kill Poppleton with a rifle butt. Fantastic stuff. There's a few scary Scotsmen and Requiem being killed by Predator. Oh, a nice kill by Count Confusion there. So he's in there as the Scottish enemy, I suppose. Oh, that wasn't so good. Invitational Wolf taking him out. So poor old... There's Invitational Wolf from the 95th, and he's going mad. Stabbing people left, right, and centre. Look at this. He's taken down Chicken. Oh, he takes down Eyeball. Oh, look at that. Turning stab for the win. As Jarl of Swag takes down members of the 21-0. And Scotchroom gets taken down as well. Invitational Wolf finally finished off by Predator. So what remains is a line of sailors and skirmishers. So Tommy Lee, Hagman, Avior, more Tommy Lee, Ranger, still alive. How is that even possible? Now, who's up here? It's Tweet, and of course, the venerable Scruff. You know what that reminded me of? The way that they all suddenly just moved and changed back. It's like watching shoals of fish underwater on the Natural History Planet, or Natural History Show. But anyway, oh look! Oh, in come the 15th Hussars, after this poor remaining section of the 75th. As poor old Auriculus gets taken down by Jack. Torin taken out. Jarl of Swag finished off with the sabres of the 15th Hussars. One of these gentlemen has lost his horse, Kane. He's now lost his life. As now we're waiting to see what's going on. Oh, look at this last man standing. It's Skywalker. Round and round he goes. Oh, and he takes down his enemy. Oh, and a nice teabag to go with it. Complete teabag on man and horse. Fantastic. Glorious, glorious stuff. So there we go. Unfortunately for Skywalker, none of the cannons are armed, and there's an awful lot of an enemy coming in his direction. So he decides, and I thought he was going to run, but no, he's going to stand and fight. So Skywalker going in there with a sword. Let's follow Skywalker as Joseph is taken down and King Taz also taken down. Skywalker could be in trouble dealing against a couple of rabid Scotsmen. Oh, nice slice, but then gets blocked. And you can see Skywalker then finished off by Knox. There's Brad Apple. And let's see how many remain. 18 Prussians remain, which means... Oh, look at this. It's the 75th Private Disaster. Moving in. Oh, look at this. Going in for a stab on the Scruff. The Scruff doing his best to try and defend himself. Oh, look at that. Down goes Edible Brick. Poor Edible Brick. And this guy must be bricking it himself. Oh, he's not anymore. And there we go. A lovely team kill onto October by JHS. Just quality stuff. So, there's Vulcan. And over here we have Encrypt. So, let's see. 3... Oh dear. VP Falcon team killing Chandler as they went for the last man, which was obviously Colbray. Or Colback, I should say. Now, the remaining members are artillery. So, let's see if we can lock in on them. There's Encrypt. And there's Vulcan. Now, whether or not these guys are going to want to charge the entire British Army, we'll have to wait and see. They are determined not to charge by the looks of it, but I don't see any Brits on the horizon. So, but these guys just doing their job, you know, just firing their cannons, loading their cannons, doing their cannony thing. But I'm noticing a singular lack of the enemy. Oh, up ahead, though. Loads of enemy over the other side. You can see where the smoke's landing. So the cannoneers still continue to do their work. Firing over towards that Stonehenge. And obviously firing towards the enemy location. Look at that bouncing cannonball on there. Just bouncing past the line that is now coming towards him. Or her, I should say. And also here on the right hand side. There we go. Retasking the cannon to point at the line infantry. See if they manage to get a good shot. There we go. Out goes the cannon. Let's see. Another cannon going in. Oh, smoke trail and Dutch ref catching a cannonball each. Fantastic. So, good to see that they've managed to make a few casualties on their route in towards the cannon of the enemy. Another cannonball going off. And Ranger and Tweet taken out. Good shot by Vulcan. They're still a force to be reckoned with here, boys and girls. Cannonball bouncing, possibly in between the line. Yeah, Dutch ref said it well. A beautiful catch by Dutch ref of that cannonball with his forehead. Glorious stuff. Now, this is interesting. Can they fire through the rock? Yes, they can. So the rock's not going to stop them. But here come the United Kingdom forces. Now, probably loading up with canister shot. And Brad Apple taken out. Fantastic. Any minute now. Oh, there went the... Oh, here they come. It's time for some rifle buttage. Or possibly not. Oh, and there we go. Hagman finishes off in crypt. And that is it for that round, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the next one. Well, we're back. Oh my goodness. It's the Brits. So let's see what's going on over here. There's one of the trooper howls.
Don't shoot me.
No,
God
I don't
save
think we
the
will.
king. God
And over
save
here,
the king.
seemingly AFK is Sheepy. And moving out, the fine members of the 21-0. Look at these fellows. There's Revan, Byron, Rex 501, Cows Go Moo. Great name. Just fantastic. Orestes, or Urestis maybe. Thanos, Hell Company, Frape Salonica, Anakin, Aftiskesos, sorry, and the Greek at the rear. So, now I'm guessing this is Natter. Fort Natter being built again. Well, quite. And there's Token as one of the guards. So, oh dear, poor old Atsi, or Aftis, has died. Stabbed himself in the head with his own bayonet. So, obviously, flying past the large penis rock and into the battlefield, we see on the horizon the artillery section of the Prussians. So, nearby the Stonehenge arrangement, or the big rock on the left. So cannonballs being fired in both directions. Let's lock in on. So there's Ranger. Now, if I'm right in thinking, there's probably a Kips in here somewhere. Let's see. There's a smoke trail. There's the quick one. There's Hammer Stout. Tommy Lee. Hagman. There's Tweet, catcher of cannonballs. There's Greatsword. And English Hitman. So I guess, yeah, there could be a... There's Gamer and Scruff. And there's obviously Ranger. So, checking his area. Ah, it's Georgia. Georgia. Looking fine in with his lobster back uniform. And you can see now he's checking out the Prussians moving in on his position. Fortunately, the hill is disguising his numbers as cannons bounce over the top. As poor old Umbra catches a cannonball. There's poor old Umbra. He is no more. And there we go. Look at that. Out come the Jaegers, taking down multiple members of the 95th. That's the reason these guys are marksmen. And poor 95th completely butchered there. As you can see, Kildath and Jordis making their way into the battle. Let's follow Jordis, see what he's up to. Oh god, he's about to fight an entire army. Oh no, he takes a bullet as Kildath and gets shot in the face by JHS. So poor old Jordis from the torpedo's head is no more. That could get annoying quite quickly. It's a bit of a repetitive tune. Needs a dubstep remix, I guess. So let's find out what's going on, as there's Cornet Stark from the 75th. And we're looking at Brad Apple, catcher of cannonballs also. Cadet Lord Taylor. Soviet warrior, currently at one with nature. It's Cadet Auriculus doing things with his spade. And there's Cadet Invictus. There's obviously Restus. Oh, so they've got an Evil Knievel on the horse over there. So the 75th is waiting for the off. There's Natter continuing to build Fort Natter. Oh, goodness me. So he likes that design. I think he's really enjoying that design. Seems to be quite popular as far as he's concerned. There's Dutch Ref, the sailor. And here is the 75th Rifleman Weaver. So you can see, forming up the troops, there's Powder Puff from the 75th. As Sparks manages to catch a cannonball. And let's see if we can find out what the troops are going to be doing. As, here we go. It looks like the 95th Rifleman. Oh, there we go. Invictus taking down some Flock with a lovely headshot. Colonel Super being taken down by British Dino. And now you can see the Brits moving in. The sailors moving in on one side. The line infantry on the other. Look at that. Fire coming in. Terminal Ducky kills Panda. And poor old Cruz gets shot as well. So you can see here there's JHS being taken out. Rami also taken out. There's Benedict. These guys trying to survive as best they can. Unfortunately, a lot of people taken out. And they now, the Marines, have to move back to use the cover of the line behind them. As the skirmishers remain down the hill using the advantage of their long distance. As now you can see the line infantry moving up. As Dusel catches a bullet, they can't get up there quick enough without taking all the fire. They are going to have to move around and take a different attack approach to it. YOLO Lucas Swag. Oh god, what a name. Gamer manages to shoot him with a nice rifle shot. Oh, and Scruff taking down Major Iskar. So poor old Major Iskar is no more. As Clown UK takes a pot shot and Banjo Lord gets assassinated by the quick one. So, here you can see a bit of a running going on with some Prussians. Here we go, let's see. So you can see Zach defending himself. Oh, nice stab there by Zach. Now coming under fire. And look at that. Poor old Zach taken down by Hell Company from the 21-0. Here is the 75th having a battle with the lights. So Scott Shroom in there. Oh, is that Scott Shroom the bagpiper? It is. Hurrah for bagpiperiness. See, normally that's the kind of thing that Azti would do, or I would do, just to annoy Mao because it's funny. But Mao's not here today, so... There's Shiny Sheep, looking very shiny. There's Ultimate Me. Terminal Ducky. Scott Shroom, Wraith, and Predator. And wow, double bagpipery. This I approve of wholeheartedly. So, there's Charles RSM. So now, moving out under Ultimate Me, and here you can see more fire coming in, as now you can see the 77Y skirmishers moving up, the 15th Hussars now getting involved in a little bit of a fun and games. Oh, look at that. Little bit of a team kill. So you can see now they're getting into the battle. And here's Lutano in with the cannoneers. So there's Salty doing his thing. Predator. Bagpiperiness. Ah, bagpipery goodness. To simulate the attack. Oh, look out. Run for it. As he drives right past. Oh no, it's actually... Oh, Aurelian, we'll see. Oh, look at that. Nice braiding on his sword. So we'll wait and see. Oh, barge to the floor and Aurelian shot in the chest. Sliding down the hill and he is no more. Oh, horse assassination is occurring. So let's see how the numbers are. 28 versus 57. The Austrians are in trouble now. There's Disaster doing his best to survive. Going in for the stab on one of the enemy. There's Disaster continuing to work. And a nice kill there by Disaster into poor old Scott Shroom. Stabbed the musician. No respect for bagpipery these days. That's the trouble with these guys. So. And that was a nice kill there onto Byron and October from Swag. So. 19 members remaining. There's Oko in. And Hagman. There, of course, is Thomas, still alive for some mysterious reasons.
Come on, you bastards!
And let's see what's going on. Oh, there we go. Jarl of Swag taken down. And there, of course, is the Queen of Melee himself, Charlie the Turtle. So, let's see. There's Slayer Boy. And here is the 75th. Moving out, as you can see, them taking some fire. Dodging the bullets. Look at them. Weaving back and forth to try and avoid those bullets. Fantastic. I love this game. It's fantastic stuff. As Ace of Daves, great name, takes down Anders from the 15th Hussars. And now they're moving up onto what appears to be their own artillery section, stabbed in the back. Oh, and a bit of horse assassination going on as well, so they can't escape. There we go. Poor old Felix. And now comes the reinforcements. And down goes Arthur W. and ADI and the 140th and Mannix. As Ace of Daves is going in to try and hold up the British forces, but unfortunately failing. As now you can see Cadet Invictus, along with the Baker and Brad Apple. Oh, is Brad Apple going to get team killed? We're waiting. Nope, Joseph gets taken down by Rick Maru. So there's the Bruiser. There's Invictus. And there's Ricky. Complete with an eye patch. How can he have an aim with a bayonet when he's only got one eye? Surely depth perception would be an issue. But apparently not. So, we fly past yet another penis rock. And we shall now see what's going on. As there are 3... Oh dear. Great Sword gets murdered. And... oh dear. So, let's see if we can lock in on the remaining members. Let's see. And there's the Soviet warrior, murdered. And now down to 1 person. So the question is, where is that 1 person? Now they're going to put a marker on him. I would have thought, or they might assassinate him because he's AFK. There we go. Cannoneer Bashful. And that makes life significantly easier, as he's actually got a big marker on the top of his head saying, "Here I am, come shoot me." And he's attempting to shoot trees. So let's see what Bashful decides to do. Takes a pot shot and goes in. Oh, look out, Bashful to your right. Or possibly not. So there you go, boys and girls. That has been the 3rd round. And we are moving on to a map change. We'll be right back. And so we return into the desert to the sounds of bagpipery. So you can see the English forces, the sailors over there. Oh, what's this? It's a bagpiper. Sir Spill in there. So, as the bagpipes blare in the background, and Jack stabs himself in the testicles with his own bayonet. And here is Sergeant Andre, leading the sailors. Yeah, make of that whatever you wish. Now, there's a commanding officer. Now, I can pretty much guarantee that's... Oh, no, it's Hattricks. Okay, so Trooper Hattricks is in the commanding officer for some reason. And, oh dear, Anakin and Revan unfortunately snuff it on the line for the 21-0. And Blackadder catches a cannonball straight away. So, let's see what's going on as now... Aha! Ginny Peanut. Spiky. And you can see Marl. There's more Marl. And yet more Marl. There's Tyrant 87. Rank Math. Iskar. Kaina. Ruzar. Kilidath. Frederick. Ace of Daves. Invitational Wolf. And Dithon. Now, over here, there's Kolbach. Oh, pausing quietly for the 95th to make their way past. There's the 24th. Deadly Hussar leading the line. And there's obviously Dante and Obs at the rear. So, let's see. As you can now see the Prussians moving out. There, of course, again, our friend Private Disaster. Cadet Ezio. Manuel. Yami. Cyber Legend. And at the rear, Jack. So, let's find out what's going on. This is the Prussian artillery area. So you can see they've got reasonable visibility. You can see they've got visibility of troops on the right and troops coming down the down the middle as Ragnarsson manages to shoot Brad Apple in the head, and Poppleton managed to shoot himself in the head. So there's Skywalker, the artillery nozzle himself. There's Berserker Lord, who appears to be bricking himself in, and now can't get out. Yeah, bit of a breakdown in design there. So, a few AFKers over on the side, and we're now looking at the 75th. And Captain Scruff catching a cannonball from Devmook. Fantastic stuff indeed. So there is the poor Captain Scruff. So, oh, nice kill there from Flock into Hitman. And now masses of fire coming in. Crazy Horse taken down, Invictus taken down, Sample taken out as well, as these riflemen and lights are doing a good job of taking on the 75th. Sorry, taking on the 77. Why? As now they go charging in, bayonets raised against members. Oh, there's Wraith and Dutch Ref with a nice team kill. Fantastic stuff. Just can't help yourself sometimes. Get carried away with the bloodlust and you just have to stab everybody who's nearby. So now you can see the 75th also being attacked by the 15th Hussars. Let's see if we can lock in on where they are. They're over there. Trooper Towel in a bush. Ah, here is the 75th now, having a run-in with the 15th Hussars. As Benedict gets killed by Gelger. Team killed by Gelger. Fantastic. So here's Crixus in as well. You can see they're all right there in the middle. There's lots of stabby goodness going on. And there we go. Killer gets taken out finally. And so that's pretty much most of the 15th Hussars taken out. Now, over here is Luby from 75th. Donson, the 140th. Mannix. Clown UK is taken down by Tweet. McFiddles, great name by the way. ADI. King Taz. There's Arthur W. El Presidente. And Recruit Joseph. Oh, Mannix catches a bullet as they're running up the hill. So let's see what's going on. As now you can see the 15th Hussars, some of them have still survived. Rostafari gets taken down, shot in the face by Cadet Wyatt. Fantastic. There's some bagpipery occurring. As there's Suspil making a run away. I don't know where this... Unless it's the horse playing the bagpipes. Oh, Token. Killed by Luby. Don't know why there's music coming. Is it some kind of, like, religious experience? The bagpiping bush? Could this be? Could this be the source of everything? The source of the battle? The source of all the troubles in the world? The bagpiping bush. Anyway. Fluffles has been murdered. As indeed has Trooper Ian. Ah, Bagpiper Predator. He's actually carrying a very lightweight bagpipe. It's a Kevlar reinforced bagpipe, so it can deflect bullets if need be. Even though his face probably can't. But, you know, these are details. As there are 10 Prussians against 53 Brits. Now, this is not going to be a good situation for the Prussians. As you can see, one guy there is no more. Now, is this the Prussians? There's 10 of them, and that looks about right. But I'm thinking it's actually British forces. Lots of rabid Scotsmen. It is, it's the cavalry, it's the artillery section. They're charging into battle with Slayer Boy and Charlie the Turtle. And Natter going in there. He seems to be... He looks like he's running like he's been constipated. It's because of that leather apron. It's restricting his movement. But he really looks like he's running like he's got something coming out of his backside. But never mind. So... Sir Spill with the high-speed bagpipe. And there is the artillery fort. Oh, lovely kill into one of the horses as Sharko gets taken down. And now the 15th Hussars being defended and attacked by McFiddles and friends. There's King Taz. Look at these guys defending himself. Oh, a stab. A stab into the remaining member. Look at that. And down he goes. Oh, no. Completely and utterly bayonet poked to death. And now it's the 75th. Oh, looks like Hadrian has managed to take down a few members as he's now defending himself as against the 75th attentions. And stabbed in the face by King Taz. And now the reinforcements have arrived. There's Natter. And there's Sir Spill in there. And Thomas gets team killed by Slayer Boy, which explains why he's on the cannons and not behind the bayonet. As there's Doomfinger. And ladies and gentlemen, the Brits have won the round. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is everything for this evening. I hope you've enjoyed the line battle. Sorry the second round was a little bit shorter than planned. Technical problems were experienced. But certainly the FPS has improved. And we'll see you all next time. Take care.